Good morning, everybody. Dr. P here talking Korean entertainment, basically Korean society today. Korean entertainment will be a little involved in it. But mainly the idea is the laughable idea that there's reverse discrimination against men in South Korea. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay. So, that's a big deal. And here's the reason we're talking about this. Forever in South Korea, businesses and government offices have had people stay overnight. It's called night duty. At least that's what when I was there, the guys called it. And forever, only the men had to pull night duty because it's to keep the place safe. It's like being a guard overnight in charge of the place. And they didn't think it was safe for women to do the overnight. Now, whether it is or not is not the point. But at least that's how I feel about it. But recently, under the Yoon Suk-yeol administration, they've decided to, at least in government facilities, make women do the night duty too. Okay? And the men have complained. That's where it's coming from. Reverse discrimination. We have to do the overnight duty, the women don't. The women only work 9 to 6, but we have to pull these 15-hour overnighters. And it's unfair. And it's reverse discrimination. Well, come on. This is South Korea. Let's get into the entertainment part really quickly. You do know that women, female leads in movies and dramas are paid about half, about 50% of what male leads are paid. They do the same job. Sometimes they do better. Sometimes they're in it more. Crash Landing on You. Son Ye-jin. Hyunbin had a big role in it, obviously. He was the male lead, but obviously it was Son Ye-jin. She got paid probably half of what he got. Why? Reverse discrimination against men? Please. So let's go back here to this. What's happening in government offices now. All over the country. Not everyone, but it's starting to trickle in. They're all doing this and going, oh, yes, let's make everything equal. So women have to pull the overnight duty as well as the men. Number one, the women in the office are being paid less than the men in the office. True. Undoubtedly true. It's true in America. It's definitely true in South Korea. Number two, when the men and the women go home at night, what do you think happens? Well, the women go home and cook dinner. The women are in charge of the house. The women raise the children. And they work for less money than the men in the same office. What do the men do? They get up, they go to work, they go out with the business partners and so forth, and people work in the office afterwards and get drunk. And then come home. But now, in fairness, we want the women to take care of the house. We want women to raise the children. We want women to go to work, and then and be paid less. And we want women to do the night duty, same as the men. Somehow, I just don't see the reverse discrimination against men here. I just don't. And sorry, I'm an old schooler. I don't think a woman should be alone at a business overnight. I just don't. Men have always done it. Men should do it. And I don't have a problem with that. Women do certain things, men do certain things. But in South Korea, I'm sorry, and evidently in South Korea, society wants the women to do everything. Cook, clean, raise the kids, go to work, get paid less, and pull the same overnight duty that the men have to pull. I'm sorry. I'll never go for that. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's anti-woman. Yoon Suk-yeol, although a conservative, is definitely anti-woman. He did away with a cabinet position that was there to ensure equality for women. He became president, and whoop, took that right out. He said there's no discrimination against women, and that's why he got rid of it. Seriously. Don't you see this? Don't you see this? Go back in the entertainment industry. A man does something wrong. All I ever hear, see, read is, oh, we must forgive him and let him go back to work. Woman does something wrong. It could be the most minute little thing, like a 12-year-old girl cursing at another 12-year-old girl 4 years ago. Now they're 16. Her career is over because she cursed at the girl. See the difference? You see the difference? The women are held to such a much higher standard than the men, and they're paid less to do it. And now this. It just keeps going. And I don't know why women stay in Korea. I don't. In fact, I have friends who live here in the United States. They're young women, about 30 years old now. Okay? They live here. They got their citizenship, U.S. citizenship. They won't even take a job in the United States with a Korean company. There are plenty of opportunities at Samsung over in Seattle. They were offered. They said, nope. I said, why not? Sounds great. Samsung, yeah. Oh, no. It's a Korean company. We're not working there. And they told me why, and that's exactly why. It's stuff I'm talking about now. So now, just to recap, let's do this. In South Korea, women cook, they clean, they raise the children, they run the house. They go to work, they get paid less, and now they're supposed to do the night duty too. All in fairness to men. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I find it laughable. In fact, the title of this will be Reverse Discrimination Against Men in South Korea is Laughable. Like, subscribe, share if you like. I would appreciate it. It would help this channel, help me a little bit. I'd like this to grow even bigger. Really kind of small. So help us out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.